Why y'all doing? It's Dan. I want to welcome everyone to my home in the sticks. Lord of mercy, wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're having a great weekend. And if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you. Over here in East Central Mississippi, I'm here to tell you it is chilly. It's about 46 degrees. The wind is blowing and it's been raining on and off still. Before we get started on today's video, I'm always going to say that if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you return and just see what old Dan's got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is, Lord of mercy, as unforgivable as it is, old Dan got scammed for $170. So give me a second. I'm fitting to tell you about it, and I'm fitting to warn you about it. Dan, you got what? Yeah, old Dan got scammed. You read the thumbnail on this video absolutely correctly. I'm here to tell you. Backdrop behind it and the story behind it. Several years ago, Facebook in all of its glory at one time used to allow folks to sell firearms and firearm related items on Facebook. When I say firearms related things, yes, they had people that used to sell firearms, but I wasn't really so much interested in the firearms. I was interested in the reloading equipment, primers, bullets, shell casings, things of that nature, which according to Facebook is firearms related, and in a sense it is. Here we are years later, Facebook has abolished all of that. You cannot buy any of that stuff on Facebook. So a lot of the folks that used to do a lot of bartering, selling, and trading on Facebook moved over to a site called MeWe. Now, as far as MeWe, again, most of those folks moved from Facebook, moved to MeWe. And in all accounts, it's a really good site because there are a lot of little sites that I belong to on MeWe, or should I say I got invited to on MeWe, that sell firearms, and they also sell a lot of reloading components, and that's why I went to MeWe. Where there was this one site that I got invited to called Anything Reloading, hence the title, Anything Reloading. You could purchase primers, bullets, projectiles, casings, just anything that had to do with reloading, you could buy it or trade for it at this site on MeWe. So I'm on this site and I noticed that there was this fella, I guess it's a fella, that goes by the name of Edward K. He was selling these things right here, CCI primers, and these are the small rifle primers right here. But he was selling the CCI large rifle primers, and that's something that just cannot be found in the state of Mississippi, a large rifle primer. So read through the post, and I'll put a picture of it up. Now, by all accounts, it was 80 bucks if you went and picked it up, or 100 bucks shipped, including the hazmat fee, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. And the thing that really dragged me in was the hazmat fee. So I figured, okay, this guy might be a seller wherever he's from, and he's got some large rifle primers, and he's got to charge a hazmat fee, which I don't have a problem paying, because down here, if you could find them, those same primers will probably run $127, $130 for 1,000 of them. So I said, well, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. So I got in contact with this person and I said, I tell you what, you have two of them listed. How much would you charge me for both bricks of primers? That's 2,000 primers. So he got back to me, he said $170 shipped, and that includes the hazmat fee. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm all over that, because if you do the math, it's, you know, $85 for a brick, which is extremely good given the circumstances. So I'm going back and forth in text messages, because his number's on the post that he put up, and we're going back and forth, and I was like, man, I'll take them. If it's $170 shipped, I'll take them. So he asked me, okay, how you want to pay for it? Do you have Cash App? I was like, yeah, I got Cash App. You know, I don't use it all that often, but I do have it. So he said, I take Cash App. If you want to send it, I'll put those primers in the mail today, which was the day that I spoke to him, and I'll send you a tracking number. So I was like, cool. I mean, this guy sounded like he was straight, and yeah, I was with it because I was going to get me 2,000 primers at $85 a brick, and that was a good deal. That would last me a long time. So this guy sends me his Cash App name, which should have set off a flag to me, but it really didn't, which it should have. But his Cash App name was different from the name that he used on this reloading site. Now, normally, if Dan's going to sell something and my website or my online whatever is going to say Dan's Reloading, and my Cash App thing is going to say Dan Referee. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but his was different. So he sent me his Cash App name identifier. I sent him the money. A couple of minutes later, he started asking me for screenshots of the payment that I sent to him. So I was kind of like, well, that's weird. Why would you ask me for a screenshot of the payment that I sent you when Cash App is going to give you a notification saying, hey, Dan's done sent you money. It's there, come get it. So I thought that was kind of weird, and he kept on about asking for screenshots. So I sent him a screenshot, and the next question he asked me was, did you add money into your account before you Cash App me? Which was a really stupid butt question, and that really set off a huge red flag. And I was like, yeah, why? And he was kind of like, well, I was just asking. So, I was like, okay. So about an hour or two rocked on. He said he was on his way to work that day, that he was gonna put those primers in the mail and give me a tracking number. So I asked him several hours later, hey, what's up with my tracking number? He didn't get back to me. A couple hours later, text him again. What's up with my tracking number? Never got back to me. So finally, after 4 or 5 attempts at trying to get in touch with this guy, I have not heard a word peep out of him, and I am out $170. Now, I will say this: if you are a member of MeWe and you get on sites such as the ones that sell hand loading equipment, I'm going to say that 99% of the people on MeWe are showing off legit. They sell the stuff, you pay for it, they send it, no problems. It is the 1%, like this knucklehead right here, that scams folks out of money. And I tell you what, I was bald-faced red, believe it or not, a few days ago, because I was like, I can't believe this. I done got took for $170. And this guy is supposedly from Hamilton, Ohio. So if you were from Hamilton, Ohio, beware this knucklehead that's on MeWe selling anything on the anything reloading site. Lord of mercy, I just don't know what to say about that. It's crazy. So I guess wrapping it up, the moral of this story is, if you are on MeWe, be careful of this Edward K. fellow that's selling on the anything reloading site or anywhere on MeWe. And secondly, if you use Cash App, which by all accounts is a great app because a lot of people use it and never have problems. But if the person that you send money to gets back to you and says, hey, send me a screenshot of the money that you sent me, that should set off a red flag. That's kind of weird. I asked around to a few people that I know, a couple of police officers that use Cash App, and they said, well, it's not really common, but I've done it once or twice. That kind of set me at ease, but then again, when this happened, I was like, I'll never do it again. So be careful with that, because Lord of mercy, I hate to hear that any of you and y'all lost your hard-earned money that you worked for to some knucklehead that wants to take it from you and lures you in by selling something that you may need. Well, all right, that's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today. Lord of mercy, old Dan got scammed. I got a smile on my face because it is what it is. Yeah, but what I did share with you is how I got scammed, where I got scammed, and who I got scammed by. So if you are into MeWe and Cash App, just be very, very careful with who you are dealing with, especially this fella, Edward K., if you're on MeWe and if you're in Hamilton, Ohio. So again, I hope everybody has a show enough good weekend, and I hope you stay safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go and give it a thumbs up, they help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Six channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over here and give old Dan a look, because I'm always doing stuff like getting scammed. With that being said, you know it's coming down right for sure enough. Always gonna say it. Don't let nobody doubt your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on and don't get scammed. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.